my name is Daniel Wu, and welcome to this week's Video Insight. In this video, I would like to talk about overconfidence. As investors, we are regularly required to make subjective probability assessments of various events or outcomes occurring. The better calibrated our assessments are, the more likely we are to make sound investment decisions. Unfortunately, people tend to be overconfident on average, which means our ability to judge subjective probabilities is less calibrated than we think it is. To quote Mark Twain, "It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble, it's what you know for sure that just ain't so." A recent study by Andrew Mobison revealed that people were on average about 10% overconfident, with a standard deviation of just under 10%. Participants of the study were asked to answer 50 true or false questions and assign a probability to each answer being correct, with 50% being a guess and 100% being absolutely certain. The results of 11,000 participants revealed that people tended to be far more confident in their knowledge than they ought to be. Approximately half of all blind guesses were correct, as expected, but only 78% of absolute certain answers were correct. The study also revealed that people struggled to think in probabilities. Almost 2/3 of responses were tagged as either 50% or 100% confidence, and only 1/3 of responses fell in the rest of the probability spectrum. Not only are people overconfident on average, their overconfidence tends to be extreme. So, what are the takeaways for investors? Firstly, this quiz isn't designed to test what you know. It's designed to test how confident you are in what you think you know, and whether you can accurately express that confidence level as a percentage. An investor with perfect knowledge, but only 50% confidence in all their knowledge, is likely to sit on their hands, just as a perfectly confident investor with limited knowledge is likely to blow up their portfolio. Only the investor with well-calibrated judgments can hope to do better than average over a long time frame. And while there are no easy solutions to better judgment, investors can still benefit from understanding the sources of their overconfidence. Now, the two main sources of overconfidence are confirmation bias and the availability heuristic. When you believe something to be true and look for data that supports your belief, you are suffering from confirmation bias. If you are uncertain about an outcome, but can easily recall something that biases your judgment one way or the other, you are using an availability heuristic. Both these behavioral biases can lead an investor to overestimate their knowledge. The tendency to think in absolutes rather than probabilities can then lead to overconfidence in that knowledge. An open mind and some humility can protect against confirmation bias, while the availability heuristic is largely a reflection of a lazy research process. Well, that's all for this week's Video Insight. If you would like to do the confidence calibration quiz yourself, a link will be in the video description. As always, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.